Hi everyone, this is Peter and Carson McPhail with Lifestyle Properties of Maine. Thanks for joining us today. Hey, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification bell. Carson, where are we heading today?
Today we're heading to the town of Newport to look at 115 acres with a camp and a drilled well and septic.
It's an off-grid camp. Newport, we're standing here at the Bangor International Airport. This off-grid camp's about 30 minutes from the airport, so really conveniently located. It's not just a few minutes off from I-95. Let's talk just a minute about the town of Newport. So Carson, tell me a little bit about Newport.
So Newport is in Penobscot County and it has a population of around 3,100 people, so it's a fairly decent sized town for Maine.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a Walmart there, you've got
Hannaford.
Hannaford, and pretty much anything you need you'll find right there in Newport. Like you said, 3,100 people is not a lot of people, but there's plenty of things to do there. And another thing it's known for is Sebasticook Lake. Sebasticook Lake is Maine's largest lake within the confines of an individual municipality. So if you look at a map of the town of Newport, you're going to see right smack in the middle of the town is this massive lake of about 4,300 acres in size. Really, really good bass fishing. I've got a friend of mine that they actually spend the summers at a campground there on Sebasticook Lake, and they love it. They go ATVing from there all over the state, so it's a great recreational area as well. Well, let's head out to the property and take a look. All right, so we're about 3/4 of a mile off from I-95. We're turning onto the Martin Stream Road. Martin Stream Road is going to be a gravel road. And then this road is pretty much going to dead end at the right-of-way into the property. And the right-of-way is gated, and it's the only, it's gated with the Newport Sewer Sanitary District. So, kind of a neat feature. All right, guys, we've gone about a little over a 1/4 mile on the Martin Stream Road, basically to the end of the road. And the last road on the left here is the access. Unlocking the gate and we'll drive into the property. As we're heading in here on the right-of-way, you see this nice green grass. There's a lot of oak trees all over the place here, so I think if you're looking for a hunting property, as we get further, as we actually get to the property, I think you'll see this be a perfect spot to go hunting. We're actually driving over a bunch of acorns right now. You can hear them crunching under the tires. And the sanitary district keeps this mowed, and on your left right here you can see the sanitary district. And then probably 100 yards inside the tree line up here is where the property begins. As you can see, just a nice grassy road, access coming in. Somebody's got a hunting blind right there on the right. So we'll be there in just a minute. We've just come onto the property and I see some orange flagging in the woods there, indicating the boundary line between the property owner and the sanitary district. So the forest here, I can see this section here is a nice mixed growth. Got some fir, a lot of fir in there with oak and aspen. That is going to be a wetlands area there. We've arrived here at the driveway into the camp, and this is the higher elevation from the camp all the way towards the south side of the property. And there are 2 camps here, and you're going to see one of them's tipped up. So possibly it's salvageable, but certainly you're going to have to get that thing right-footed again. There's the main camp, right there. 1-car garage underneath. And we'll get a closer look at the other building here where it's tipped up on its a little bit. Needs to be leveled up and rejacked. The garage here, it's like I said, 1-car garage. It's a dirt floor in there. Certainly could store your ATV, snowmobiles, and whatnot. But let's head over towards the woodshed. I think we'll find the drilled well over in this area here. It's right next to the woodshed, actually. Hiding behind this log right here. So there's your drill well. It's about 75 feet from the first cabin. Entering the cabin here through the garage. We'll walk up. All the living space is going to be on the second floor. Let's work our way up there. All right, so you've got a cathedral ceiling in here, kitchen area. Looks like a propane refrigerator and some propane lights. There's a 3-burner propane stove. You have a little bit of a wood stove in here. It's got an old linoleum type tiled flooring. It's all wood interior. Let's go here in the back and see what we have. So we've got a composting toilet, sink, little shower stall. There is a septic system here, and give you an idea where that is. And so there's 1 bedroom here. So 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and an open kitchen, living room area. So off the kitchen, there is a little bit of a screened in balcony area. And I'm looking out at some oak trees and nice variety of fir trees and some maple. So we're back outside here, and there's a concrete patio on the front. And I really think, guys, if you just clean this main cabin up, I think it'd be a nice spot for you. There's another cabin here that they tried to jack up and level it, but didn't finish the job. So big question mark on this one, guys. I think if you're quite a handyman, maybe you could figure something out there. But it's actually 2 separate pieces here. Take a better look at it. So this may be something you see how it's, I don't know, maybe something you could work on, but certainly the main cabin, you could do something with that. The land's topography here runs from about 170 feet above sea level in the north section of the land. So in the north section of land, you're going to have Martin Stream, and then you're going to have the river here, the east branch of the Sebasticook River. So those are your lower lying levels. But I mean, if you're a duck hunter or a deer hunter or bird watcher, maybe you just like to canoe or kayak or fish, then this section of the property will be great for you. And then as you move towards the southern part of the property, then the elevation increases to a maximum of about 230 feet above sea level. In the soils here, it's about 45% of the properties in Brayton Peacham Complex. It's a stony soil, and then you got about 30% in Peru Colonel Tunbridge, which is also stony type soil. But perfect property here for game management. You just want to kind of escape, get away, do some hunting and whatnot. Perfect spot. All right, guys, location-wise here off of Martin Stream Road, it's a nice base camp location. You're about 1 hour and 15 minutes to Moosehead Lake, 45 minutes to the coast down in Belfast, which is a great little town, 30 minutes to Bangor International Airport, and then 3.5 hours to Boston. So a nice central location to pretty much everything that Maine has to offer. Just to recap the property, the town is reporting this at 115 acres. Got about 1,600 feet on the east branch of the Sebasticook River, another 1,000 feet roughly on Martin Stream. The asking price is $149.9, and the taxes here are just over $2,200 a year. Thanks for joining me. This has been Peter McPhail with Lifestyle Properties in Maine. Hope to see you guys again real soon.